and welcome back to another video. So it turned out that I was wrong. I had one more Gaia, or at least that I know of, one more Gaia match to do. Um, so we have Thor versus Gaia. So let's get straight into this. Intelligence. I'm not going to even get into this one. Thor has been noted as one of the more dumber characters in the God of War franchise against someone who is significantly older. Funny ability, battle IQ, yeah, that's Thor. Strength, that's Thor. Speed, that's Thor. I don't think anyone's going to really argue with me on those points. Durability, I don't know. I might give a slight edge to Gaia because she does have a slightly better ability to heal than Thor does. Invulnerability, again, primarily exposed torso, head, versus someone who's kind of just completely all rock. Then again, though, against Mjolnir, that really doesn't mean much, but still. Give her the slight edge and invulnerability, energy projection, AP, and the hacks. The hacks, I think I'm going to give it to, I'll give it to Thor. So I kind of went a bit fast with this one because I think the points are fairly straightforward. There's nothing really too hard. Like, energy projection and AP. There's one word for AP, and that's Mjolnir. That thing is... if Thor were to have one good full-on swing with Gaia, her head's going off. And not to mention he has control over lightning. Not to the degree that Zeus does. Like, not to the same potency. But he's still got fairly good usage of his of the lightning. Versatility. Again, flight, electrokinesis... again, the use of Mjolnir is an ability, so a Gaia doesn't really have much going for her. X Factor and hacks. At the end of this, more comes down to the fact that I don't think there's really anything Gaia can do to really kill Thor. I don't think there really is. She isn't going to overpower Thor. She's going to... This is how I see it's going. Gaia's going to try and swat Thor, and Thor is going to hit her square in the head with Mjolnir, and her head's going to break apart. Her head is literally going to splinter, and it's going to be like what happened with Hrungnir, where pieces of rock went into Thor's head. It's going to be the same damn situation. Like this, realistically, this is a fairly easy fight for Thor. It should be, at least. Because I'd probably put the World Serpent slightly above Gaia in terms of overall power. Right? And Thor is... And if Thor can hit Jormungandr so hard that he goes back in time and splinters Yggdrasil, yeah, Gaia's not getting splintered. She's getting straight up just completely demolished. And, I don't know if I went through this too quickly, but if I kind of jumped to conclusions a little bit fast. But again, when I look at everything, it's like Thor is primarily Thor is pretty much the equivalent of Ares. People say he's the equivalent of Kratos. That's true, but Kratos and Ares were both gods of war. Both were bloodthirsty. Both were violent in nature, and both were amongst the strongest in their pantheons. In the case of Kratos, or in the case of both Kratos and Thor, they were at least the physically strongest of the pantheons, of their respective ones. So, Thor is very much got like a Greek god of war mentality, right? So, fighting ability and strength and speed, those are all in his favor. And then you throw on a powerful weapon such as Mjolnir and its capabilities. You've got energy projection and AP, right? Versatility, and then X Factor. It's like, well... Unless Gaia's got some sort of divine weapon, she isn't really going to kill Thor or do anything to him. I mean, even if she punched him or caught him or something, okay, that's one thing. But, a physical contest with Thor is not the way to go. But that's all Gaia can really afford to do with it, at least with her capabilities. So that's it. So that's the battle. So it's, again, fairly straightforward. Thor wins. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave any insight in the comment section below. I hope you have a great day, and stick around for more.